Hi John Knox Village family, this is Steve. I hope you're having a good day. We are here today with Outpatient Therapy over here at 500 Northwest Murray Road. And this is Victoria here. Hi Victoria.
Hi, how are you?
So I was just explaining where the address is to here. So
yes,
we are off of Murray Road, correct?
Correct. We're located here in the Ambassador Room, Outpatient Therapy at 500 Northwest Murray. We're just south of the Pavilion. You want to come in and see our facility?
Let's do it. Let's go see what's going on.
All right.
So Victoria, I've got a few questions for you before we go through and see the therapy area here. First of all, who can receive therapy services here?
Literally anyone here on the John Knox Village campus, as well as anybody in the surrounding community. All you have to do if you're in the community is tell your physician that you would like to come to Village Outpatient Therapy.
Okay. And how do I access your services?
All you need is a doctor's referral. You can contact your doctor directly, or we can do it for you.
Okay, and are your services covered by my insurance?
Yes, we take most insurances.
And do I need a doctor's order to even come here?
Yes, you do. You do need a doctor's order.
Okay. My next question is, what kinds of therapy do you do here?
We provide all disciplines: physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy, as well as our speech therapist is certified in LSVT and Vital Stim.
How long is each session, Victoria?
We block up an hour for each session. You'll meet with your therapist initially to set up a thorough evaluation, go over all the issues that you have, and set up goals to address those issues. While you're working with your therapist and starting to make progress, we begin to transition you to a personal fitness program. Oftentimes those fitness programs are at our fitness center. We want you to continue to progress and enable you to age in place and maintain your current living condition.
So Victoria, there are obviously many therapy clinics in the area. Why should people come here?
Well, we're located right here on the John Knox Village campus, so it's very easily accessible to the John Knox Village residents. And our therapists are trained to address issues that older adults commonly have.
All right, 10 more.
This is our physical therapist, Eric Pullman.
So Eric, very nice to meet you. Thank you for taking the time to speak with me today.
Sure.
So what kind of conditions do you treat here?
Well, we treat a lot of problems with walking and balance. That's one of our biggest ones in this area. We also do a lot of things like treating back pain, neck pain, things you might not think to see a therapist for necessarily. You might want to go to a physician first, but that's one of the more common things we treat is back pain and neck pain. We do post-surgical care after joint replacements, knees and hips and things like that.
Okay.
And then of course we also treat more neurological types of conditions like Parkinson's disease and multiple sclerosis. These have problems with balance and walking associated with them. So we help people get back to walking and moving better. Preventing falls is one of our big issues as well.
Okay. So these sound like really big problems that you help with.
Oh, sure, definitely. But we don't want to just focus on treating the big issues. A lot of times we have people who are just getting frustrated that I can't bend over to tie my shoes or something like that. So we're trying to keep people at their maximum level of function so that they can enjoy their time here.
Okay. So how often do you typically see patients?
Typically 2 to 3 times a week is what we like to start out with. And then as people get better, sometimes we'll taper it down to once a week if we're trying to encourage them to get into the fitness center or something like that to continue exercising on their own.
Okay. Well, thanks very much for answering my questions today, Eric. I really appreciate it. You have a good day.
Yeah, thanks. You too.
So, Kirk, very nice to meet you. You're one of the therapists here at John Knox Village, correct?
That's right.
All right. So, I've got a few questions for you, if that's okay. So, my first question would be, what kind of conditions do you treat here at John Knox Village?
Well, there's a lot we work with. Myself, as an occupational therapist, can address a lot of the things that have to do with your everyday living, whether it's a surgery or a fracture or just general weakening. If it starts to affect the way you're able to do everyday things, I help people to get back to being independent as fast as possible.
These sound like really big problems that you help with.
Yeah, sometimes a surgery on the shoulder, say for example, or a broken hip or a broken elbow can really limit a person's ability to do everyday things to take care of themselves. And while the recovery of strengthening and building back bone and tendons and muscle is a part of the recovery, occupational therapy can specifically help people get back to doing everyday things independently and safely before that recovery is complete. So you can get back to living before you've waited the whole recovery process.
Okay. So how often do you typically see patients?
It really depends on the condition and the tolerance of the person we're working with. We can work with a pretty varied schedule, but typically it's somewhere between 2 or 3 times a week.
Okay. Well, thanks very much for answering my questions today, Kirk. I hope you have a good day.
Thanks, you too.
Hi, Jessica. Nice to meet you. I understand you're one of the speech therapists here at John Knox Village.
Yes, I am.
We got some questions for you. I hope you don't mind answering a few of them for me.
Oh, sure.
Good. All right. So my first question would be, what kind of conditions do you treat?
Well, a variety of conditions. Some of them can arise as part of normal aging, such as forgetfulness or trouble finding words when you're talking to other people. Others can be a result of a stroke or a neurological condition, such as Parkinson's or Huntington's disease. I teach people how to speak again, obviously, as a speech therapist. I get that one quite a bit.
Okay.
But other issues could be our thinking or our processing of information. It could be our eating and drinking even. If somebody is having difficulty eating and drinking, it might look like coughing after they drink. So when they come to see me, we figure out how to decrease that.
Okay, so these sound like pretty big issues that you deal with on a daily basis.
Yeah, the main goal is really just to get everyone as independent as possible for as long as they can be as they're aging. That's really our goal here. A couple things that are special to our clinic is I'm LSVT Loud certified. That is typically for people with Parkinson's, but I've also been able to get success with other people with soft voices. Another certification I have is Vital Stim. That is a neuromuscular electrical stim for those with dysphagia. We've had great success with that here as well.
Okay, great. So how often would you typically see patients?
It all depends. Usually 2 to 3 times a week. If somebody really needs a little bit more, we could, sometimes go up to 4 times a week.
Okay. Well, thanks for answering my questions today. I hope you have a good day.
Thank you.
Well, that was really quite interesting. I hope you enjoyed that kind of behind the scenes video there of outpatient therapy here at John Knox Village. I certainly learned a thing or two there. I didn't realize they did all that in this building right here, which is again 500 Northwest Murray Road here on the John Knox Village campus.